It's time now for the latest in local sports. In sports, the Wayne County High School football team getting ready to host Brooks County tomorrow night in JC Stadium. Again, Brooks County, the number 5 team in single-A football. They've got a lot of talented players, including their quarterback, Javon Watts, who last week in a loss to Thomasville accounted for 3 touchdowns, 2 in the air, 1 on the ground. Once again, kickoff tomorrow night, 7:30 at JC Stadium. Our Wayne County Coaches Show airs at 6:30 p.m. Here's a portion of the show in which head coach J. Bo Shaw talks about last week's dominating performance by the Wayne County offensive line.
When I don't know if there's a greater feeling like when you're in those trenches and you're playing offensive line, you're one of our tight ends, and you're just in the trenches and you're in the thick of it, of being able to break somebody's wheel and just make them say, I don't want to play football anymore. That was pretty much what happened. And as an offensive lineman and a tight end, there is no greater compliment than just being able to snatch somebody's wheel from them and dominate a line of scrimmage and basically run at will and know when we break this huddle, we're going to run the same play we just ran and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I thought they had that mentality. The biggest deal, I thought all 5 of them played extremely hard. We weren't perfect all the time, but because our effort was through the roof and we played extremely hard, it covered up some of the mistakes or some of the calls that we should have made. But we had guys playing with their hair on fire. I think, Dawson Sykes, that was probably one of the best games that we've had from a tackle, position at tackle that we've had in a long time, going back years. Obviously that challenge is, can he replicate it? Can he take it to another level? But really, all 5 of those guys, with Dawson Sykes, with Antonio Reeves, Doug Jones, Bo Smith at center, and then Jamichael Pittman. And then you throw in Coleman Palmer and Trayshawn Rooks at the tight end. They did a lot of dirty work the other night, and they got after people, and they had the mentality of, you can't stop us. And, they were special the other night, and Matthew Fuller and Quez Shaw, both of them, they know nothing happens without those guys up front, and we're certainly glad that those 7 guys, and Colin Ward came in and played as a freshman, did some really good things coming in and playing guard. He's got a bright future ahead. So just being able to, dominate the line of scrimmage, and I think anybody that knows football, you win the line of scrimmage, you're going to have a chance to win the football game, and we certainly did that up front last Thursday night.
And once again, that's part of Friday's Wayne County Coaches Show. You can hear the entire show tomorrow night at 6:30. And it leads into our pregame show at 7 from the stadium. Kickoff tomorrow night, 7:30. Some other games of interest this week in high school football. Appleton County hosts Aiken, South Carolina. Bradwell will be at Liberty. Brunswick's down in Camden County. Coffee hosts Bainbridge. Effingham hosts Burke. Glen Academy at McIntosh. Long County on the road at Tatnall. Jeff Davis is at Pierce. New Hampstead hosts Windsor Forest. Richmond Hill hosts Ware County. Statesboro hosts Southeast Bullock. A couple of middle school football scores yesterday. In Wayne County, Arthur Williams lost to Pierce 41-0, and Martha Puckett lost to Waycross Middle 54-6. Georgia High School Football Daily on campus today as they'll present Matthew Fuller with their State Player of the Week award. Matthew Fuller rushed last week for 14 times for 291 yards and 4 touchdowns, winning the state honor. Once again, Fuller recognized for his performance by the Georgia High School Football Daily, and they'll be on campus today at 9 a.m. to present him with that award. Cross-country teams on the road today for a meeting at Waycross. That race begins at 4:30. Volleyball teams on the road today for the first region matches of the season. They'll be at the Islands for matches with the Islands and Southeast Bullock. Match times 5 and 7. Varsity softball team on the road this weekend headed to Winder, Georgia. A game tomorrow afternoon against Social Circle. Then a doubleheader Saturday taking on Ace Charter at 11 and Chattahoochee at 1 p.m. Next home game, next broadcast will be Monday afternoon. Wayne County hosts Brantley County at 5:30 p.m. Georgia High School has put out their first softball rankings, and in 4A, Wayne County currently comes in sitting ranked 6th in the state in 4A. Number 1 is North Oconee, number 2 West Lawrence, 3 Heritage, 4 Westminster of Atlanta, 5 Perry, and then Wayne County Lady Yellow Jackets come in number 6. 7th is North Hall in Gainesville, 8th is Central Carrollton, 9th is Sonoraville, and 10 Griffin. Lady Jackets in the top 10 in the 4A rankings, again coming in at number 6. Wayne Christian Academy has formed their first middle school volleyball team this year. The coaches are Michelle Brewer and Jordan Strickland. All home games are being played at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium here in Jesup. Team won their first match yesterday against Victory in 3 sets. Their next home match is August 29th. Pine Forest Men's Golf Association has reset the OA Hunter Golf Tournament, which had to be postponed due to bad weather. It's a 2-person event, scramble, best ball, alternating shot format, a 27-hole one-day event. Cost is $220 per team. Gets underway Saturday, September 9th at 8:30 a.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. If you'd like to enter a team in, simply contact the Pro Shop at 912-427-6505. Once again, the new date, Saturday, September 9th. Atlanta Braves have the day off. They take 2 out of 3 from the Mets. They win last night 7-0. Braves headed out west this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in San Francisco to take on the San Francisco Giants. In NFL preseason football tonight in Atlanta. Falcons hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers in Atlanta. NFL Network has the telecast. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.